Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So today we have the easy difficult session by Dr. Nana Mehta, and this session is gonna be 1 hour long, and we will be keeping everyone on mute, and whenever required we will unmute the kids. So we have Dr. Nana here on with us, and we are fortunate to have her in this session. So, Jajin and Dr. Nana, and so a little bit about Dr. Nana. So, Dr. Nana Mehta is a developmental and behavioral pediatrician. She is director of the center at Arnold Palmer Hospital in Orlando, Florida. She has a keen passion for understanding kids as well as understanding Jainism. So brought them both together by running kids Patshala classes initially in New Jersey and then Orlando, Florida. She has established a comprehensive program in autism in Orlando and also offering Preksha Dhyan to reduce need of medications. So welcome Dr. Nana and to you.
Thank you very much for that lovely introduction. Hello, everyone. It's good to see all you kids. And are you all having a good time? Raise your hands if you're all having fun. Awesome. So we're going to continue to have fun in this session. It's going to be interactive. So when I'm going to want you guys to talk, we're going to have you unmuted. My topic is called easy or difficult. And I know that everyone, whether you're a kid or an adult, you're always having to make choices, right? Whether this is an easy choice or a difficult choice, whether it's the right choice or the wrong choice, and it happens to everyone. So I've got a little game we're going to play, which is why I wanted you to have your paper and pencil. And I'm going to be showing you 10 pictures of different scenes of interaction. And you have to tell me whether you think this is easy or difficult. Which one is easy and which one is difficult? So on your paper, you're going to write easy and difficult. Make 2 columns. One column says easy, one column is for difficult. And you're going to write the numbers down the side. Okay? Just like you were in school. And if you can't write, it's okay. You're going to only have to write the letter A or B. So as long as you have 2 columns, that's all you need. Okay? With easy and difficult, you can put E and D. So in the first picture, can you see the pictures? You're going to make a choice. Which one of these 2, A or B, is easy, and which one, A or B, is difficult? So write whichever one you think in each column for number 1. If you think number 1, A is easy, you're going to put it here. If you think A is difficult, you're going to put it here. If you think B is easy, you're going to put it here. If B is difficult, you're going to put it there. Understand? Did all kids understand? Show me a raise of hands if you all understood what you have to do. Okay, can I move on to the next one? So we're going to do 10 like this. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Okay, number 3. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Number 4. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Number 5. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Number 6. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Number 7. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Number 8. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Number 9. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? And the last one, number 10. Which one is easy? Which one is difficult? Okay, awesome. Are we all done? Good. One person gave me a thumbs up. Can everybody give me a thumbs up if they're all done? I can't see the screen, Nitin Bhai. Is everybody done?
Do you want me to unmute everyone?
So yes, I think we can unmute and we can begin now doing an interactive session.
ये लोग गेम्स खेल रहे हैं बैठ के अभी
Yes.
Yes.
कंप्यूटर में गेम खेल
I'm done.
Okay, all right. Everybody done? Okay,
I
so
can't see properly. Okay.
okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning. Okay, so you've all got your answers on your paper, right?
It's
So-
saying
Number 1. Okay, who made the choice for A as being easy, and who made the choice as A as B being easy?
but
Sharing, is sharing easy or not sharing? Look, this one is
not
fine.
sharing.
Not sharing is easy?
Yeah.
So right
Okay,
B.
Arav is saying not sharing is easy. Did you write that down? Who else said that not sharing is easy? Hands up. Or who? Anybody say that not sharing is difficult?
Yeah, hands up. Kar.
Because Arav, you're right. Not sharing is easy and sharing is difficult.
Okay.
But then what's the right thing to do? Who can tell me what the right thing to do? Is it right to share or not to share?
Right.
In fact, we can have you muted everyone? We can unmute the person who raises their hand and they can speak. Nitin Bhai?
So, Atiya, okay.
Who wants to tell me the right answer? What is it? What is the right thing to do?
Sharing is easy and not sharing is not easy.
Is that what you said, Advika? You think
Yes.
sharing is easy? Well, that's very good, because if sharing is easy for you, then you're doing the right thing. Excellent. But for a lot of people and a lot of kids, sharing is hard because you want to keep it for yourself and you don't want to share, right? So often when you're little and even as you grow older, sharing is difficult. But the right thing to do
The right thing to do.
is to share.
To share.
Correct.
It is to
Very
share.
good.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? Shall we move to the next one?
Next one, please.
Okay.
Two.
Hold on. Oops. Let me get this right. Oh.
One.
Okay. In this one, what did you guys see in here? Who? We have one person talking. It might be easier if one person is talking rather than everybody. So, Nitin, yeah, can you have everyone muted and then we can have one per. Oh, actually, it's fine. Let's see. Who said that? What are the two pictures showing? Who knows what A is showing? Can somebody tell me what A is showing?
What are you showing, Dina?
Two people doing on the one person.
Two people doing what, Arav?
Putting horn on that one person. The one
Putting
person has
horn
a
on that one person. But what are the two people doing to the one person with the horns?
Shouting.
Shouting.
Yes, shouting. Very good. So that's A. And what is B? What are the people in B doing?
what are they doing?
Looking up number 3.
See, they're talking. They're having a discussion. They're
That's
talking
right.
calmly, right?
They're talking calmly and they're saying that they think that they might be wrong. One person says that I think I'm wrong. The other person says that no, I think I'm wrong. So which one of these is easy to do? Who's going to tell me which one is easy to do?
A.
Hey, that's right. It's easy to tell other people what to do, and it's more difficult
Put this
to
down. Somebody can get hurt. Okay, you're studying.
it's more difficult to tell yourself what to do, right? So when you're telling other people that they're wrong, what are you doing? You're just seeing all the faults in them. Because that's easy. That's always easy to say it's your fault. But what's difficult? Difficult is when you see your own faults. Like we all have faults, right? We're always doing something that somebody else might say is wrong. So that's what that means. So it's seeing others' faults is easy, but seeing your own faults is difficult. And what's the right thing to do? To see your own faults, because then you could be friends with everyone. Okay, who got the right answer here? Who wants to tell me what the first picture shows? Someone else, tell me. Oh dear, hold on.
Taking a shower.
Hold on. Okay, there. Okay. The first picture A.
Eating cake easy.
A is eating a cake and having fun at a birthday party is easy. And what is B? What is the little boy in B doing? Arohi, eating broccoli? Okay. Should we have other people also have a chance to talk? Let's see who else can tell me. Can Arohi tell me which one? Arohi, can you tell me which one is easy? Which one is easy for you?
A.
A is easy for you, right? Because it's easy to eat the cake and it's not so much fun eating something that you don't like, right? Very good. But in fact, that's true. In here also, what I was trying to show was that when we're eating cakes at birthday parties, sometimes the cakes have, what do they have in them? They have egg, right? And sometimes, and the eggs can hatch into little chickens, right? So when we're not trying to do harm to animals, we don't want to eat the eggs. So that's why when you're in a birthday party and the birthday party cake has egg in it, sometimes you have to not eat it, which is difficult. And eating the cake at the birthday party would be very easy. So that's something else also to think about, right? That the little egg can hatch into a little chicken, and we don't want to do that. All right, next one. Who made the choices in here? What's the first choice? What's the first picture showing? I'm going to pick on Ariana and Priyan. Can you tell me which choice you made here? Ariana, can you unmute yourself? Do you want to talk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ariana and Priyan, which one, what's the picture in A showing?
In picture A, it's showing a boy showering.
That's right. And in picture B?
It's showing like a man putting water on its head.
Right. So what actually that's trying to show there is having a bucket bath. How many of you know what a bucket bath is? Do any of you take a bucket bath?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can't see everyone's picture. Oh, some people are raising their hands. Very good. Because which one is the easy choice here?
B.
A, some said A and some said B. A is actually the easy choice in this country, is to have a shower, because most places have a shower. And not many places in America have buckets to have a bucket bath. So B is difficult. But what's the right one to do? What would be the better one? It's not always the right one. What would be the better one to do?
One saves water. This or
Mommy.
this?
Give me this pen.
No, that wastes more water.
It would
Bucket bath
be,
save water, right?
the right one would be B. And why would the right one be B?
Water saves.
Who can tell me why the right one is B,
Save
even though it's more difficult?
Water.
Save water.
Water.
Because
Save water.
Advika, I can only see 4 people on the screen. So I don't know who else is in the selection. Oh, there we go. I got someone else. Okay, Anya and Kushi. Anya, you want to unmute yourself and tell me? Okay, Anya, why is it better to do the bucket bath than the shower?
Because in the bucket bath, you don't waste as much water as in the shower.
Very good. So taking the shower is easier and taking a bucket bath is more difficult, but you're wasting more water. And why don't you want to waste water? Why don't you want to waste water? Anya? Oh, Atia's raising her hand. Atia, why don't you want to waste water?
Because if you do a bucket bath, you don't waste. Because there's living beings in it.
There's living beings in the water. That's correct. But also in Jainism, we believe that water itself has life. Just like this little drop of water has a little face and a mouth, showing that it has life. Water itself has life. So you want to try and waste as little water as possible. Very good. All right, next one. How are we doing? Are we doing good? Is everybody making the right choices?
Yes.
All right. What about this one?
The water.
Who's next here? Ane. Ane hasn't spoken. Ane, do you want to tell me in here which one you chose as being easy and which one you chose as being difficult?
A is like B
A is?
for me, and for B, it's very easy for me.
Right.
But
A,
not
A, to not pick flowers, it's difficult, right? When there's a pretty flower. And B is easy to pick flowers because they're so pretty, right? But who can tell me which is the right one to do? Let's see, who else hasn't spoken? Let me see. Who is going to tell me which one is the right one to Druvin? Is Druvin there? Okay, I'm having a hard time finding everyone. Does anybody want to tell me which one is the right one to do?
Can
A or B?
Can I?
Yes, you can.
So. Water.
Which one is the right one to do? Is it right to pick flowers or not pick flowers?
No. Flowers.
It's right.
Flowers is easy and non-flowers is difficult.
Right. Not being able to pick flowers is difficult, and picking flowers is easy, but you don't want to pick flowers because flowers also have
Life.
life. They're also living beings, correct? See how the flower is growing when you give it water? So it's much better to just cut the flower and keep it in the pot. So when it's looking pretty, when you pick it, what happens to the flower after you've picked it after a couple of days?
It dies.
It dies. That's right, Arohi. It dies and it doesn't look so pretty anymore, right? But if you kept it in its pot where it can keep on growing, it will keep on looking pretty. So that's right. So you want to keep the flower in the pot or keep it in the ground. All right. How about
You're muted.
Nana ji, can you unmute yourself?
I don't know why I got muted. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. I'll start with who wants to tell me about this one? Who haven't I spoken to? Siddhi. Yes, I haven't heard from Siddhi.
I
Siddhi,
can't. A is difficult because there are rocks, and B is easy because there are no rocks.
okay. Well, that was really good interpretation of the pictures. Well done. Actually, the picture I'm showing is A is a path. I didn't even notice that there are rocks on the path, but it's actually a path, and B is the grass. But you're right in what you said, because what I was trying to say in here is that when you're walking anywhere outside, to stay on the path is difficult because sometimes it's easy to get to one place fast by just running across the grass instead of taking the path, which may go a long way around. And when you walk on grass, what happens?
No, you say kill bugs.
Kill bugs.
That's right. Those are veer.
Yeah, that's Veer.
That's Veer. Veer is right. You're going to kill the bugs that are sitting in the grass. But also, guess what? Just like water has life, just the water itself, not the life in the water, the grass itself is life, just like the flower. So that is also life. So just like all those flowers, if you go on the grass, you might tread on those flowers or you might tread on the grass. So you don't want to hurt the grass. So you want to always walk on the path. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. All right. Who is going to talk for this one? How about Advika? Advika? You want to tell me what's going on here?
Yes. So A is easy and B is hard. Difficult.
Right.
Because A you sleep on a concrete thing, and B you just stand up and dream.
Stand up and dream and sleep and dream. Okay, that makes sense. I wouldn't want to be standing up and dreaming. Actually, what I was trying to show in here, but you got the right ones. It was that if you go straight to bed and you don't have to say any prayers, it's easy. But to say your prayers before bed is difficult. You do what, Sanvi?
What do you do?
I do prayer and sleep.
Prayer.
You do prayer and
Isi Nokar
sleep.
mantra.
Good
So isi Nokar
job.
mantra.
How many else
Isi Nokar
say
mantra.
prayers before they sleep? Can I get a
Yeah, I
hands
do.
up from
Yeah, I
everyone?
do.
Thumbs up from everyone. Good
Hands
job,
up.
Veer. Good job, Atya and Advika. You all. So
Arab, come. So
everybody
you can take and
does
see.
Nokar mantra before bed.
No.
I like that.
I don't know.
You take your hand out. It's not nice.
What about
You put this.
Arohi, Anai? You all do Nokar mantra before bed?
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Isi Nokar mantra.
And
Yeah?
also Druvin. Excellent. That's really good. So for you all, I can just say that saying your prayers before bed is easy, right? Because you all do that. But for some people, it's difficult. Excellent. Okay. Moving on. Now let's see who hasn't spoken. Who would like to say what these pictures show? Did I just pick on you, Advika, already? Let me see if I can give someone else a chance. Who didn't get a chance? Okay, Atya?
Okay, A is easy and B is difficult. Because A, you're just watching TV and you're having fun, but B, you're doing your homework
And it's
difficult.
difficult. Even if homework is easy, because I'm sure for some people and for some people, some homework is easy, some homework is difficult. It's always not fun, right? To do it if you, the choice of watching TV is much more fun, right?
Yeah.
And you always want to say, watch TV first, and then you don't want to do your homework, so it becomes really difficult. So the important thing is, guess what? Do your homework first when you come home from school, and then you can watch TV. And that way, you never have to worry that, oh, I don't want to stop watching my show. I like this show. I don't want to do my homework. Then it doesn't become a difficult choice. And that's the right thing, to do your homework, even though it's difficult, and then to watch TV. Because what are you going to learn when you do your homework?
You're going to gain some knowledge.
Right. Knowledge that's going to become a better person, right?
I always do my homework first.
Some kids, very good. That's awesome, because that's always the easier thing to do, is to sit down and watch TV, but the right thing to do is to do your homework first, and then you have all the time to watch your TV and watch fun things on the TV. Now, sometimes on the TV, there are also many learning games, right? There's many programs in which you are learning something, like teaching programs, and that's okay to watch those. But the only thing to remember is that if you watch too much TV, even if it's the learning shows, it's not good for your eyes. So you don't want to keep on watching TV and just learn everything from the TV. You have to turn the TV off, and you have to either read a book or you have to do your homework or do some lesson, because then it's not the same. How are we doing? We're almost at the end of it, okay? All right, let's see. So some kid, you can tell me, I didn't hear you discuss one of them. You want to unmute yourself and tell me, what are these two pictures showing?
One is washing the dishes, and one is playing.
Playing outside. So which one is easy for you? Which one do you think is easy? Playing outside. It's much more fun, right? Does everybody agree? Everybody who thinks playing outside is fun, raise your hand. Yay. Arohi thinks it's fun to play outside. Anya thinks it's fun to play outside. Who else thinks it's fun to play outside? Dhruvin thinks it's fun to play outside. What about Sanvi? Do you think it's fun to play outside? Yes, awesome. Also, everybody agrees, right? That playing outside is fun and doing chores, doing the dishes is different. Who actually washes the dishes? Did anybody wash the dishes like this little girl? You do, Anne.
We does it. So I wash dishes.
I wash dishes.
Anne washes the dishes? Wow. That's
So I happy when I do it.
so.
I do the dishes.
Washing the dishes is one of the chores. It's called a chore. It's one of the things that your mommy might ask you to do sometimes. Is maybe not washing the dishes. It might be keeping your room clean. It might be putting your clothes away. It might be wiping the table. It might be taking the trash out. So mommy needs help, right? So she asks you to do all these things to help her. But what happens? You want to go and play outside. So you say, no, I don't want to do this. But the right thing is to help mommy to do some, and daddy, to help them with the chores. And though it's difficult, it's the right thing to do. You see the SpongeBob guy? Look how he's doing all his chores. He's got so many hands. Do you wish you had so many hands so you can do all these things at one time?
Yeah.
He's ironing, he's vacuuming, he's cleaning the window, he's dusting the rug, he's hanging the clothes up. Oh my goodness. All the mommies need that kind of hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next. I think this might be the last one. Making your choice. Who's going to do this one? Let me see. Who hasn't spoken in a while? Rohi hasn't spoken in a while. Does Rohi want to tell me which one she finds easy or which one she finds difficult?
A is easy and B is difficult.
That's right. So A is playing video games and B is playing board games. And actually, A and B are both fun, right? But so in this day and age, nowadays, kids like to sit down in front of the TV and watch video games, and they're not getting out the board games to play them anymore. But when I was little, like you, we never had any video games. So all we did was play board games. And you know what? Board games teach you a lot more than video games. So board games is a much better thing to play than video games. Although video games is easy and board games are difficult, it's much, much more learning you get from the board games and from many of the video games. I can't say all the video games, but many of the video games. And sometimes when you're playing video games too much, it's not good for your brain. Okay, so we don't want to do that.
And I don't even have a set of video games in my house.
And who's that?
Tia.
Very good. That's amazing, Ati. I love it that you don't even have any video games. How many other people can say they don't have any video games?
I have video games.
You have
I don't have any video games.
You don't have any video games?
I had video games first. I don't have it now.
Oh, you had it before. So you guys are all very good. That you're not playing too many video games. You're playing some board games because board games help you to interact with each other. They help you to talk to each other.
I play board games.
And the board game.
You play board games, very good. Which is your favorite board game?
Snake and ladder.
Snakes and ladders. Which one is your favorite board game, Arohi? Do you play board game?
My favorite board.
Okay, Anne, which one is your favorite board?
You know Monopoly
Yeah, Monopoly. That's what they're playing in this picture. Is that your favorite?
Monopoly chosen this one. Also, I have another board game.
Okay, which one is that?
It's called Ludo, but it's not. It's
Ludo.
not like the phone one. It's a
Okay.
board game. So like
Okay.
there's gonna be white, red, green, and blue.
Okay. All right. Let me ask some other people what their favorite board games are. Atya, which is your favorite board game?
I have many different favorite board games.
Okay.
Board game when we just learn it.
Yes.
I like the board games when we're like learning that kind of board game.
Learning board games. Okay. But the important thing is that you play with other people, right? It helps you to play with other people. And
Learning Chinese checkers.
learning Chinese checkers. Okay. I think Siddhi had her hand raised. Siddhi, you want to tell me what your favorite board game is?
Monopoly and Snakes and Ladders.
Monopoly and Snakes and Ladders. Nice. And what about Arav? Arav, do you have a favorite board game?
What's your favorite board game?
Arav, what's your favorite board game? What do you like to play with Veer? Do you play a board game with Veer?
What do you play, Neela Neha?
Or with
You
Neela
have
Neha?
Monopoly, the Star Wars. You know.
Monopoly.
They don't play with me.
They don't play it with. So you know what? As you start playing board games more, they start becoming more interesting. Who else wants to tell me their favorite board game? Some kid. What is your favorite board game?
Life game.
The life game. Oh, I love that game. Life game is very good. Who else
Oh, I
has
actually like that game also.
Atisha is there. Okay, Atisha, you have a favorite board game?
Well, I have a favorite card game.
What's that?
Uno. I used to play it with I play it with my sister sometimes.
Uno. Yes, actually, board games and card games, they all come in the same thing. That's right. I did just say board games, but card games are very...
also has video games. My favorite card game is also Uno.
Okay. All right. So, in conclusion,
Can I
what do you...
share my favorite board game?
Oh, did somebody get left out? Who's that?
Me.
Anya? No,
No,
who's saying
Anika.
me? Hang on. Anika, okay, tell me what your favorite board game is.
I have one that is mine, Uno, and I have two board games that are my favorite, Snakes and Ladders and Candyland.
Oh, wow. Okay, I have so many more people on here. I didn't even see the other people on here. I'm sorry that I haven't been calling other people to take part. There are a lot of you. Okay, awesome. Who else is there? There's Rian. Rian, you want to tell me about your favorite board game? I don't see any videos for these children, so maybe they're not on. Okay. All right. So take home messages. What did you learn from this game of knowing what's easy and difficult? The main thing that we all learned, I think, is that it's not always right taking the easy path, right? Remember, everything that we said was easy didn't make it right. Sometimes, actually most of the time, the thing that was more difficult was the right thing to do. So what's more important than taking the easy path is doing the right thing. And you know what? If you do the right thing every time, it becomes a habit. And when it becomes a habit, you don't even have to think about doing it. And when you don't have to think about doing it, it's easy, right? So you always start by something difficult, but then you do it more and more and more. It becomes easy, it becomes a habit, and then it becomes easy. And the important thing here is that you're remembering all the Jane principles every time. And that you remember that life is everywhere, right? Life is in all the living, all the things around us have life that are like the grass and the flowers.
I have a question.
Yes, Atish. Is it Atiska? Atisha.
Atisha, yeah. Does letters also have life?
Letters on the paper?
Yeah.
The letters on the paper don't have life.
But you said everything has life.
So I didn't mean, so that you do know how things are. In fact, in the afternoon class with me at 2:30, we're going to learn about things that have life and don't have life. So Jeev is life and Ajiv is no life. So I didn't mean to say everything. I meant everything outside in the world outside, like life things, like the air, the water, the ground, like earth, air, water, all those things which we think might not have life also is life. That's what I meant to say.
So
Even if you can't see it.
also has life. Okay.
But paper doesn't have life. The table doesn't have life. Book doesn't have life. But you know what? Guess where it all came from? You know where paper comes from?
Trees. Yeah.
Yeah. Do trees have life? Do trees have life?
Yeah.
Trees have life, right? So if you think about it, even though the paper right now doesn't have life, it came from something that had life. So when you waste a lot of paper and you just keep thinking it doesn't have life, so I'm just going to keep wasting it, it means more trees have to be cut down to make more paper, right? So that way you can think about life and paper. Anyone else have any questions? No? Okay. Did you all have fun learning what's easy and difficult? Cool. So this afternoon, at 2:30, I'm going to do some fun and games session with you. And I want you all to bring an A4 size paper, just a blank paper, okay? It can be any color you want to. And I want you to bring some coloring pencils or markers.
When will the fun and games start?
The fun and game starts at 2:30.
Okay. And every time you move your slide, it says that you have to move your screen. Yeah, say please move this window away.
I know, I'm not sure what's going on with my computer. I don't know why it's saying that. There you go, I'll take my slides away. Maybe if I stop sharing my screen, then you can see me and I can see all of you. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Is that better? Now we can see each other. Does anybody have any questions?
Can I give you a checkup?
Can you give me a checkup? Can I find out where all of you are from? Because everybody is, I had so many kids on here.
Stanford, Florida. I'm from Florida too, and Atisha's from Florida too. I'm from
Oh my God, you can't all talk together. I can't hear, but I know that somebody is from England. Sidney Jane is from England. That's wonderful that you joined.
I'm in Stanford. I'm from Orlando.
And you're from Orlando, Sanford.
Shirley Hills. I was in Manchester when I was pretty young, so right now I'm in Orlando and I really miss my
You were in Manchester when you were really young? Who's that? Who's that talking?
Atisha.
Atisha, that is Manchester, England?
What? Atisha's the best player. What did you say?
Where were you from? You said you were from Manchester?
No, I was India, but when I was really young, I was in Manchester, yeah. I wanted to tell you that.
Who is anybody from India?
I'm from India.
Who's from India? Hang on, let me see. Can you say Advika's from India? And who else is from India?
India and cheerleading.
Okay. I mean, who's that? You're living in India right now?
No, we're in Florida. We're in Florida.
Yeah, we're all from India
I
originally,
live
right?
in India, but
I
I'm
want to.
gonna go in.
Anybody's living in India right now?
No, we're not.
No, because in India, what's the time? It's really late in India right now. It's like 9 o'clock, I think, in
9:45.
India.
Yeah, morning.
9:45 at night in India. So we have people from England and from America. That's awesome.
Also London, Sydney.
I heard that there was
And
gonna be a
London.
match.
That's why
I heard
England.
that there was gonna be a match. India versus Australia. I heard that there was gonna be a match from India versus Australia.
India versus Australia, what, in cricket? What kind of a match?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
India versus Australia.
All right, I don't know about cricket. All right, so Nitin, I think we're done.
Okay.
Can I say bye-bye to everyone? And I will see you again at 2:30.
Bye. You still have what tonight? Bye. Thank you.
Oh, I unmute you. Sorry, mute myself. I will see you at 2:30.
Bye.